How we doing, everybody, and welcome to another instalment of the Manchester City career mode here on FIFA 19. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas and enjoyed this video. Of course, if you do, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on this and don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. I know it's been a while since we've had one of these. It's just that time of year and Christmas is so busy. I've been doing other videos on the channel as well, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this one, and I think you should do, because we have got some big games coming your way today. As you can see, the first one being at Old Trafford for the Manchester derby. We're also taking on Lyon in the first leg of our Champions League round of 16 game, and in between that we have got Cardiff as well. And it's going to be a tough episode and a testing one on the squad with 3 games in what we've got here. We're playing Man United on the 4th and Lyon on the 10th, so that's 3 games in 6 days. It's going to be pretty intense, but we're going to get straight into it with the game against United. You can see our squad is a little bit on the tiresome side, so we might make a couple of changes. If we do, you'll see it at the start of the game. Here we are then, guys. Welcome to Old Trafford, the first game of the episode, and it doesn't get much bigger than this. It's second against third in the table. Both of us looking to catch up with Tottenham, who of course have that bit of a gap actually at the top of the table that we're looking to chase down, obviously. Been forced to make a couple of changes in this game as well in terms of the lineup. You saw just that the stamina and a lot of our players is pretty low because of the hectic schedule we got coming up, and changes that I wouldn't have liked to have made, but I think will be beneficial due to the fact that some of our key players are a bit knackered, and hopefully the changes will pay off and we won't be punished. We actually lost to United at the Etihad earlier on in the season thanks to a couple of outrageous goals from Lukaku. We actually played really well in that match. Hopefully, if we play well in this one, we will come home with the 3 points. And to be honest, the way the table's looking, if we want to win the league and close the gap on Tottenham, nothing less than 3 points will do. This is how United are lining up there. They've got a couple of new signings straight off the back there. De Gea in goal, Benjamin a new one. They've got Smalling, Bailly and Alexandro in the back line as well. Midfield 3 of Matic, Pogba and Fred, with a front 3 of Iago Aspas, Lukaku and Trigueros bizarrely on that left-hand side. Very unusual lineup for United there. Trigueros especially I would usually say as a central midfielder rather than a winger, so it'll be interesting to see how he slots in. But let's have a look at our lineup and how we're going into the game. Also a little bit weakened. We've got Edison in between the sticks, Walker, Stones, De Ligt and Zinchenko coming into a little bit of a change back for Bernardinho, De Bruyne holding in that midfield role, with De Bruyne with a bit more advanced. Then we've got David Silva, Sterling and Mahrez behind Sergio Aguero. I mean, I've said it before in this series, since we've gone in this bad run, I feel like one of the reasons we've struggled is we've never been able to play our full strength 11 together, and it's the case again today. So hopefully the likes of Zinchenko, the likes of De Ligt will be able to have some big games, fingers crossed, and pull out a massive, what will be a massive win at Old Trafford. Let's get into it, guys. Come on. Edison goes out to Zinchenko. It'd be good for him to get a touch on the ball early doors as he goes to Ligt. Same can be said for him. Stones spreading it up top to Red Morris. You can straight away see that Kyle Walker's bombed on, but we're making inroads here. It's Raheem Sterling got his weaker left foot. Good chance, rebound, great block again. First time we've gone forward and we cause United problems. More of the same, please. Let's have more of the same as what we had just going forward. We cut through them very easily there, but De Ligt, not really sure where I'm going there. It's a poor pass, really poor decision from myself. And United have got players over as well. We could be in trouble. And we're made to pay. Manu Trigueros, the man I said wouldn't normally be out on the wing, slams home on the hard volley. It was a poor pass from me with De Ligt, and we find ourselves behind after just 10 minutes. What was I thinking with that ball? And we all of a sudden have got a bit of a mountain to climb. Look at that. You can see that our fullbacks are pushed on as we like to do. Trigueros, you know, it's not an easy chance. Absolutely slams it home past Edison. And already we have got a lot of work to do. Not the start we would have wanted at all, for God's sake. He finds Romelu Lukaku. Puts the ball in the box. What a save from Edison. How De Bruyne. I mean, he shouldn't really be the man that's there in that position anyway, but he should have won that header. De Ligt now to bring it away. Him and De Bruyne almost have swapped places here. Not ideal. He gets to it. Von Stones. Fine, Sterling will go for one here. He's fell nicely. What a save. De Gea rebound. Oh, no way. Oh my word, it's gone in! David Silva, what a goal! I didn't expect that to nestle in. It was an initial shot by De Bruyne, blocked, and it falls to King David Almago on his right foot for the volley. I am shocked that's got in. I was really quiet because I just didn't expect it to go in. back in the game before half-time. That's deserved, to be fair. Both teams having chances, and we've finally taken one. And the one we've taken is probably the more difficult one that we've had. I mean, look at this. It's a shot from De Bruyne. Well blocked. David Silva on his right foot. I think he almost catches De Gea off guard, and we're back in the game. Exactly what we needed. I mean, if there's one man on the pitch that's got technique, it's David Silva. But on his weaker right foot, I did not expect that to go in, to be honest. What a hit. Come on, back in the game. So we've got to be careful, that kind of area there. Can't be affording to give the ball away. David Silva kicks out Sterling, goes to De Bruyne. Can we turn this around before half time, maybe? Nice little turn from De Bruyne. Bernardino's got one in his locker. That's a good save from De Gea. Wasn't the most difficult one for him, but he made it look comfortable. Walker able to get forward. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne's got some room here. And look at Aguero. Look at Sterling up top as well. We found Sterling. Come on. We've got goal side here. We've got goal side. It's another corner. They're defending really well. 15 minutes to go. I think we are going to get Jesus and Sane under for that energy. Come on. Can they win the game for us? Sane's coming on. Jesus is going to come on. No, he's not. Jesus is injured, isn't he? He's not on the bench. What am I saying? Bernardo's made the run. So is Sane. Come on. Leroy. Drop it back. Chance. Yes! Come on! So close to the end. We've found a winning goal. And it's Kevin De Bruyne. I was so close to taking him off earlier because he's so tired. But he's come up with a 90th minute winner at Old Trafford. It's great play from Sane off the bench. My God, this is massive. That could be huge in the context of the league. It's huge in the context of this derby. And don't forget, this is second versus third. Come on! Revenge for what happened at the Etihad, where they managed to do us over. We're going to get the win at Old Trafford unless there's a huge last couple of minutes from themselves. Oh my word, my heart. Kevin De Bruyne with the strike. His 10th goal of the Premier League season, and he won't score many important ones than that one. That is huge. Oh, we've got our reward. We've been the only side looking like scoring realistically. We've turned it around. We need to just hold it now for the last couple of minutes. Come on. There it is, the full-time whistle. De Bruyne with the last shot of the game seals all 3 points are going to come back with us to the Etihad, and we get a win on Derby Day at Old Trafford. That could be massive. You know, we're chasing down Tottenham. This was one of our big tests. We've still got Tottenham to come, let's not forget. This was a big one, and we picked up all 3 points. Last minute goal from De Bruyne. The instrumental substitution of Sane played a big part in that goal, and that is massive. Come on, guys. Come on. This isn't over yet. Here we are then, guys. Welcome straight from the United game into the next game of the episode to our home match against Cardiff. Now, it would be a travesty after that huge win at Old Trafford if we were to drop points now at home against Cardiff. But that has been the tale of our second half of the season, essentially. So hopefully we can avoid that today. We have had to make a few changes again, purely because of stamina reasons. You can see we've actually closed the gap at the top to Spurs as well. We are now 5 points behind them. Bearing in mind we've still got to play them as well. If we were to win when we played them, they only have to lose one more game when we win, and we will go top of the table. So this is far from done yet. With just a few games left to go, it's all getting a bit intense. But these are the games we have to win. We've seen it in episodes gone by where we've dropped points against the likes of West Ham. We need to win these games. We play well, we don't take our chances, and we get punished. We need to make sure we put this one to bed as early as possible. No disrespect to Cardiff, but at the Etihad against any team, we should be winning, and this is no exception now. As I say, we've had to make changes. You can see there the likes of Cutrone's coming into the starting 11. Obviously, Aguero right now is being run into the ground, especially with Jesus being injured. So Cutrone is the kind of player you've got to give a start to, and hopefully he can do well today. You're going to see the lineup here. We've got Edison in goal, and Babu, Kompany, Laporte and Mendy making up the back four with a midfield holding positions of Toussaint and De Jong. Up front then we've got Sane, Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden in support of Cutrone. Like I say, it's heavily rotated, don't get me wrong, but this team should still be capable of pulling up a win. I mean, the likes of Aguero and De Bruyne are so tired, it's ridiculous. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get the job done here regardless. But here's how Cardiff are lining up. Smithers in goal, standard back four by the looks of it. Cunningham actually at fullback, is the player that started out his career, Greg Cunningham at Man City. And yeah, it's a pretty standard Cardiff lineup. I didn't catch it all there, but regardless, we should be able to get the job done. Let's hope so, guys. Come on. We win the ball straight back as well, which is a massive positive. Frankie de Jong finds Foden. That's a good ball. Sane is in. Early doors. Oh, what a block. He played a big part in the winning goal at Old Trafford, and he nearly got us up to a flyer here. Just couldn't quite settle it quickly enough, but what a block that is. Take a bow. Mendes carried on his run nicely. Can he get it in there? Oh, he's forced Smiths to tip it over. Sane is arriving back stick as well. This is a positive start. We just need to make the chances count.
Short corner designed to move the opposition around in the middle.
Bernardo Silva. That's a great ball in. Oh, it's 1-0. We score so rarely from corners. I've started to play them short lately, actually, to try and get a bit more reward. But it's the new boy Cutrone. First start in the Premier League, I believe, and he gets a goal on his home debut in the league, if you like. Well worked from the short one. It's a great header, you know. It has to be improvised to flick it past Smithies, and we get the 1-0 lead. Now is where we need to put the game to bed. Get a second one. We started really well. What a great header that is. What a great header. 1-0 City. Come on. First time Cardiff have been forward, and it's only through our poor play in the midfield. Come on. Well played. This is where it can be easy to get stuck in your own half, but Bernardo's still well to recover that. And look at the space for Sane at the bottom. Come on. This is a phenomenal chance to put this game to bed. Leroy Sane on his stronger left foot. 2-0. That should be that from this game. We've not even halfway through the first half, I don't think. But 2 goals should mean there's no coming back from Cardiff now. We're completely in the driving seat. 21 minutes in. They left far too much space behind there from their own attacking corner, of course. Sane got so much pace to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what he does. 2-0 City at the Etihad. It's the kind of result that realistically you'd expect, but the way we've been this second half of the season, you just never quite know. But 2-0 up. We're looking comfortable here. Touch wood. Great finish. Look at that. Goes from just going wide to just going in. Lovely finesse on that. Keeping it stand a chance. Well played. Nice bit of movement. Cutrone. Oh, we tried the extra pass. That was a lovely move. So unfortunate. I should have just gone for it with Cutrone realistically. As I say, so Cardiff are coming forward. It's Mendes Lang. Mendes got to watch his man. He doesn't. Oh my word, it's a great save from Edison. Mendy recovers it well in the end, but that's all from Edison. You know, it's the kind of save that a game can hinge on. 2-1's a completely different kettle of fish. Well played, Edison. And as we speak about that, now we're coming forward as well. Leroy Sane, I was looking for the man in the middle, but he's been well marshalled. We don't need him, and it's 3-0. And that is how a game can swing. Cardiff have had a great chance at one end of the pitch, a wonderful save from Edison, and we came to at the opposite end of the pitch. Sane takes it magnificently, and the boy's on fire. I really wanted to cross this in because I thought the man had come over to Sane, but he didn't. And again, it's that magnificent left foot that makes it 3-0 now, and surely there is no way Cardiff are coming back from this fantastic counter-attack, and we are looking very, very comfortable right now. You can get a touch on it. Well played for Young. It's going to be a corner to Cardiff, but better than them winning the header. Get rid of that. Oh, it's gone in from the flipping corner. Cardiff make it 3-1 before half-time. That's frustrating. I hope this isn't going to be the start of a big comeback. But it's a frustrating goal to concede. It didn't look like a great header, to be honest with you. I think the man on the line actually stopped Edison getting to it myself. Yeah, I think it's hit Mendy. It's poor from the man on the line, realistically. And Cardiff get themselves a goal. Look, he's got 3 men around him as well. It's an outrageous way to up Mendy off the dick and in. It's poor, isn't it, from Benjamin? Not good enough, really. Not good enough. And they get a goal back before half-time. We need to be careful now. Couple of changes made. We're looking comfortable. Want to rest some of our more key players, if you like. The likes of Sane, who's going to come off. Mahrez is going to come on for him. There's a lot of games coming up thick and fast. We could do with giving them as much of a break as possible, hopefully. That's not what I intended, to be fair there, but we'll take it. Mendy's going to work it out wide to Sart. It's blocked. Yeah, we brought on Delict, who's actually going to play like an anchoring midfield role, which is a little bit unusual for him, but hopefully, you know, it's a bit more defensive, can help us see this out. And that header's gone just wide from Delict, who's fresh off the bench. There it is, the 4-tone whistle then. We get the home win that everyone would predict. 3-1, a comfortable one in the end. It was one of those, as soon as we got the third goal, I was always happy that we're going to bring home the points. It was a dominant performance, and to be fair, when you consider the players we've rested, you know, no Aguero, no De Bruyne, no David Silva, it's a really good win. That is, you know, we've got the stamina back in some of our players' legs there, hopefully, and keeps that pressure up on Tottenham. Let's see how they've got it. You can see dominant performance, 11 shots to Cardiff's 3. The one goal I had was a bit of a soft one as well, to be honest, but that's our last game of the episode in terms of Premier League. The final one's going to be against Lyon, so as far as Premier League goes, really, really good episode, like I say, keeping up the pressure on Spurs. So before we jump into the Lyon game, which is going to be the final one of the episode, the quarter-final of the Champions League. I think I said it was the round of 16 earlier. It is, of course, the quarter-final after our absolute thrilling round of 16 game against Roma. Here is the Premier League table. So this is how it's going to end up for the episode in terms of the Premier League. We are 5 points behind Spurs with 5 games remaining, and Tottenham being one of the games left to play. That is going to be a huge, huge game. So if we can win that one, in theory, as it stands, we'll be 2 points behind them. So they only need to literally slip up once because of our goal difference as well, and we could surpass them. It is going to be a mental, exciting, tense finish to the season, but I am glad that it looks like we could be taking them all the way, and we've not just faded away, because at one point it looked like Spurs could be running away with it a little bit. But we have now got the final episode of the the final match of the episode. It's against Lyon, a team that we struggled with a little bit when we had them in the group stage, and we're actually playing our first game away from home, the away leg first, which is a bit beneficial. If we can come away with anything other than a loss in this game, I'll be happy. You know, a score draw, a 0-0, a win, obviously, I'll be thrilled. So an away goal would be amazing, as long as it doesn't mean that we've lost like 3-1 or something like that, obviously. But let's get into it. Here we are then, guys, the final match of the episode. As I've just said, Lyon in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Away leg first, like I've just mentioned as well, definitely beneficial to us as long as we can come away with a positive result here. An away goal will be huge, but as long as we're still in the game, going back to the Etihad, you've got to fancy our chances. Let's take a look at how the teams are going to be lining up. You can see already been a few games, and you know, Barcelona 1-1 with Atletico is a big game. Real Madrid Juventus 0-0, also a huge, huge game. We've actually not done too bad in the context of the draw, but we did have Lyon in the group stage, and we know they can be very, very dangerous. Here we are then. This is how Lyon are going to be lining up. They have got Anthony Lopez in between the sticks. As you can remember, they've made some interesting signings, actually. I remember this time when we played them in the group stage, Sharkowski being there. And they've also got Danny Simpson, they've got Marcus Alonso and Dembele, a big, big player for them, as is Memphis Depay, and of course Nabil Fekir. Depay, let's not forget, someone that we considered bringing in January and decided against it in the end as we went for Coutron. A dangerous team, some big players in there, and you've really got to keep an eye out for Fekir, Depay and Dembele in particular. Of course, and Dembele, another player that we looked at but went for Toussaint instead. He's been solid for us, to be fair. I think Dembele is definitely the more energetic player in the middle of the park, but I can't be unhappy with how Toussaint has been for us. This is how we're going to be lining up for the game. Edison, Walker, Stones, Laporte and Mendy making up the back line. In front of them we have of course got our full strength midfield out there in theory today. We've got Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva, with Sane, Sterling and Aguero leading the line. I don't think really we could be any stronger than this, so hopefully, like I say, we can get a positive result. An away goal and a score draw I'd be happy with, a 0-0 I'd be happy with, and any kind of win we'd be happy with, obviously. I just don't want to go back to the Etihad having to chase the game, essentially. Fekir early doors, though. Don't want to go back to the Etihad chasing the game, he says. And we are 1-0 down inside 2 minutes. We said Fekir was a danger man. What a hit that is, though. That is outrageous, and what a start for Lyon. Unbelievable. I thought we defended this quite well, but he sort of cuts inside nicely. And what a hit that is. 2 minutes in, we're on the back foot. I don't believe it. We know that man's the danger man, Fekir, and that is the kind of strike that you just can't do anything about. You just got to take your cap off, tip it, and say fair play. Flipping heck, this could be a tough, tough tie. Come on. A nice quick response would be ideal here. Got Mendy running on. That's where we've gone. Benjamin Mendy to put it in there. It's a great ball, you know. Defended at the back stick. If there's someone gambling in the middle there, they could get a touch on that, but it's well defended. Good defending, Mendy. Fantastic play. Set Sane off and down the side as well, but he couldn't quite carry on his run. Sane, get back up, please. He does. Come on. This could be a chance to break. It's not very often we caught them in men upfield here, but De Bruyne's trying to make moves. He's done well. He's done very well there. Kevin De Bruyne, where can we go? De Bruyne puts it in the back stick. What a ball again. Not quite happening though. Great chance. David Silva picks that up in a good area. I think Aguero's just offside there, to be honest. Trouble is, Lyon have got that breakaway. Well marshalled. That is a terrible ball. What are we doing there? What are we playing at? Bertrand Traoré's got a chance. We're 2-0 down. I don't believe it. It was an awful pass from Laporte. And Lyon have just been incredibly, incredibly clinical. we've got a lot of work to do to get back into this. So making chances, great crosses into the area, but what a terrible pass that was. I'm sure it was Laporte and Troilray from there, near post. He's saying, have a go, son, but they're pairing that again. I can't believe it. Look at the strike. I think Edison should, I don't know if Edison should do better or not. It's a great hit, you know. It's well worked out. De Bruyne, come on. Nicely done. Aguero finds Sane. Left foot. Come on. Away goal. That is big. 2-1 Lyon is the score, but that away goal could be massive. We've been pushing, to be fair. Lyon have not had many chances. They've just been very, very clinical. And it's Leroy Sane, the man that has had a great episode, to be fair. I think that's his third or fourth goal so far. Picked out well, De Bruyne with some neat footwork. Lovely ball to Aguero, finds him in the space, he peeled off well. And Lopez, who's made a couple of decent saves, was getting nowhere near that one. And like I say, away goal in the context of the tie, that could be huge. Sterling. Sergio. Sterling's carried on his run. Come on, Raheem. Where are we going to go? We're going to spin inside. Where are we going? Oh, I should have shot with Raheem. It opened up. I just didn't trust his left foot.
Not much defensive cover there on the flank.
Oh, look at him go. It's well worked. It's very well worked. It's very, very well worked. I'll tell you what, we've not cleared it. Oh, it's a poor goal to give away. It's a really poor goal. We initially did quite well, but we should get rid of it, and we didn't, and we paid the price. It's a daft goal. Look at this. We defended well. I looked for the pass to counter, and that is where you're going to get punished, I'm afraid. He's took it well, but it's a cheap goal to give away, and that could be massive. It's Terrier. Martin Terrier. Could be huge, that could. Raheem. David Silva. Yes! Come on! What a goal, David Silva. He's scored a couple of beauties in this episode. It's 3-2 now. Even if this was how the game was to end, it wouldn't be the worst result ever, to be honest, because of the couple of away goals. But what a strike that is from David. It's a very up and down match. This is a very up and down one. Lovely strike from David here on his stronger left foot, of course. He scored one on his right and one on his left from outside the box in today's episode. Both of them equally fantastic. But look at the way he strikes this. Cuts across it. Lopez again, I've said it once, I'm saying it again, has had a very good game. He's not getting to that one. 3-2, we're back in the game, but we're well in this tie. I'm looking at the top, it's a great run from Raheem. We're going to find him as well. He's a little bit tired, but he will get there.
By no means on his own here.
Plays to the edge. Come on. David Silva. Oh, we looked for the give and go, but he just couldn't quite keep himself going, could he? It's 5 minutes to go. We're going to make another sub. We're going to take off David, and we're going to bring on Coutron and push him forward. I think we'll bring on Foden as well. Just some fresh legs to try and help win this game. So Foden can come on for Raheem, and Coutron can get right up there. Right, oh, we can get him in the right area. There we go, we can get him right up there alongside Aguero. Just as another option, the bench is tall as well. Get some balls in there potentially.
Substitutes in one go for City.
Walker.
With it.
Kevin De Bruyne. He's looked to find Aguero. I think he's onside, you know. I think he's onside. Oh no! It's Phil Foden that's got his head to it. Coutron was who we were hoping was going to be there. It's really unlucky Foden. I think he's took a double deflection off the defender, to be honest. So nearly the equaliser. He's only just come on. Having about one more chance to get an equaliser in this game. We also can't, it's a difficult balance because we can see it's massive as well. It's a great footing, Foden. Good ball as well, De Bruyne. Foden's got the fresh legs, so we're going to... it's a poor ball from Coutron, to be honest, that is. Might get one more chance still. Fernandinho, it's some good scrapping. Coutron. Looking for Foden. Phil Foden, surely not! Phil Foden! Comes up with an equaliser, 90th minute. The youngster strikes with his biggest goal in his City shirt so far. Him and Coutron have come on for literally the last 5 minutes, and both of them link up really well. Great ball from Coutron. Foden, what a finish. That is huge. We're coming away from Lyon with a draw. First leg, 3 away goals as well. There are many results that will take us through into the semi-finals right now, and that He's a huge impact from Phil Foden, like I say, his biggest goal in a City shirt so far, without doubt. And that is why we brought him on. The fresh legs have made a difference. What a result. This is looking like a great episode, guys. There goes the full-time whistle, and what an episode. 2 out of 2 in the Premier League. I said before the ball was kicked in this quarter-final first leg, away from home, I'd happily take a score draw, and to come away with 3 away goals, you know, if we draw 0-0 we're through, 1-1 we're through, 2-2 we're through, and any win of course will also take us through. We played well as well in that game. It was a great goal from Fekir and a mistake for 2 of the goals. I really do think we're in a good position going into that second leg. You can see, look at that, they've had 4 shots, they've got 3 goals. We've had 12 shots. We were lucky not to get the win realistically, but that is still a great result going into the second leg. And what a fantastic episode it's been in terms of results. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said at the start, leave a big thumbs up if you have done. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on the episode and on the series in general. And I will speak to you guys in the next video, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Nidge out.